And why are you giving me the phone number?
You can say it.
But they called the number
Right.
to get to the voicemail.
Right. You're just congratulating them that they got it right.
Hi, you called this number and you heard a dial tone. Not a dial. You heard a beep, and then you're leaving a message.
Keep it concise
Keep it concise
and friendly.
and friendly.
Say your name.
Say your name. Hey, you might hear your message on the podcast, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. No, we're not going to get back to them. Are we going to get back to them?
This is the worst outgoing message I've ever heard. This is, I think, the worst outgoing message in the
You
history of the
know,
world.
when you tell me to do something like this, it gets me very nervous.
I forgot Sona's personal little quirk is that if you give her a task, she's terrible. Thank you for calling.
President-elect Conan O'Brien, Attorney General Liza O'Brien. Listen, this is Vice President-elect Michael as a skeleton of the superhero supervillain party. You guys were just telling me, you're like, stop calling us and taking credit for all of this beautiful work that you've done because you're a really wonderful person. And you told me, you're like, Michael, tell me that because I need to hear that I'm just calling and taking credit for my work and taking credit for my work on the investigation, and then also preventing premeditated violence and murder and rape and murder of our citizens with a hate group that has illegally usurped United States election processes and did not win that election, and then went ahead and put themselves in there, but they're obviously unstable even on the Democratic side because the Democratic side just tried to have me raped and murdered. So they're all working together to have me raped and murdered, which is obvious because Alexandria refused to step in during the first rape and has refused to step in during any of these rapes and has repeatedly slandered me and called me crazy because she's trying to abuse me out of being vice president-elect, and she's just basing everything around skin color. And they're rapists who raped me and then called the police to my residence yesterday in a premeditated murder attempt by trying to arrest me and have me raped and murdered by the police and make me critically homeless for running for vice president-elect, which is illegal. And they're talking about surrounding my residence and telling me to go outside and shooting me and making a really big show of killing the terrorist in front of everybody for doing math and multidimensional comic book math that eventually all of you teach your children as their ABCs and already are illegally using my education to teach your kids and act like your kids are geniuses with my perpetual machines, and you're teaching all of my things to your children, which is illegal to make it seem like your kid is somehow special, which you were doing with grown kids, and now you're trying to do with little kids to control the little kid and make the little kid think that they're Jesus, and then make them think that they're entitled to my whole fucking life story and everything that has nothing to do with any of them. And I'm a grown woman, I'm 34, and I'm about to take over as vice president-elect and take over the world with life rights and civil and human rights and greet aliens, and then we're all going to go into Starfleet Academy. We're not doing this whole, like, rape and murder Michael shit, and they just keep trying to rape and murder me. And they want to rape and murder me and make a big show about killing a terrorist, me, because they gang raped me, and they want to make it so that girls don't stand up for themselves if they're raped, and they don't call the Democratic Party for help, and they don't call Palestinians or Rashida or any of these people, because Rashida tried to premeditate murder of me yesterday because she's been trying to make me kill myself by torture for years, by rape torture. All of you have been rape torturing me as the Democratic and Republican parties, and Trump's out here planning shootings of all of these kids, and then you guys just decided that you were going to work together to shoot, rape, and murder me. And I'm trying to prevent it, and it's like, and you're like, stop calling us and taking credit for all these beautiful campaigns and wonderful things that you've done for the city. You're not allowed to work for Harley Davidson. You're going to die by killing yourself by jumping off of a bridge, and we're all going to make money off of it. Or you're going to be gang raped and murdered, and all these cops are taking bets on whether or not they can rape me and being like, I want to rape her first. No, I want to rape her first. And then they're all upset that they can't rape me. And then they're all fighting over who's going to rape me first, or who's going to rape me last, or who's going to kill and rape me, who's going to get the die on their dick rape. And then you have Marge Phelps out here going, yeah, my favorite part is whenever they shot her in here and then dumped fucking shit all over her books and destroyed all of her books, and her blood's all over her books in here. And then she comes to me fucking dying and all my fucking books being fucking destroyed. Because she's a rapist who raped me and tried to start a world terrorism event, and literally comes to women fucking dying and all their books being destroyed because she's been stalking me long term for years. And she wants to get her hands on me in a United States prison to force a pregnancy on me. and either force me to carry the baby to term or have a fucking abortion. And they want to mutilate my fucking body, cut off my nose, cut off my fucking hair so I have to have the baby, because otherwise I'd never have a baby if it wasn't theirs. And now they've impregnated Jesus and God, and they're going to live forever as the terrorists who impregnated God. Like, you're really fucking letting them do this to me as the Democratic Party, and then I'm the terrorist. For being the vice president-elect, ending all domestic terrorism so you don't cut women's noses off, shave their hair, rape and murder them, crucify them, fucking impregnate them, put them in a coma, and make them have a fucking baby for you? So you want to put me in a coma so I can't ever even make a decision on whether or not I can have an abortion, and this is the Democratic Party now? And I'm supposed to just explain all of this to a bunch of cops and have them mentally institutionalize me again and take me out of the running for the campaign. And then rape me again in a mental institution, or fucking give me fucking pills that make me clinically retarded, and trying to Stephen Hawking me and say, well, it was just her medical condition that did it. Because I'm a genius, so you guys just keep trying to rape and murder, and they keep making rape and murder plans of me, President-elect Conan O'Brien. And they want to rape and murder all of you if you stand up from here. They go, no, well, we're just going to kill Michael, and then it'll get a response from the world. Or you could just put me on the fucking news that I own, and I could just talk to everybody. You're just trying to commit rape and murder to steal all my fucking companies. I told you, human sacrifice is not a part of this fucking plan, except for all those rapists being executed. None of you know shit about religion. You don't know shit about me. And you sure as fuck aren't allowed to fucking rape and murder me and hurt me and all my fucking family and all my kids here in the future. And you're traumatizing an entire generation of people. On purpose. Because you want to send us to war after traumatizing us and making us think, well, we don't have any options. It's fucking moldy and there's cockroaches in here. They said I have a cot and a bed over here at the army or in the United States prison. It would be better if I just went to the United States prison and died. Oh, you want to sell that soundbite like that's what I actually said? You're fucking crazy. They're trying to take and make the Great Depression and then force everybody into saying the army is the only job that you're going to be able to get. When I made it so that there's endless jobs, especially here in Hollywood making movies. They don't want that kind of education out here in South Korea, Conan. President-elect Conan, they don't want this kind of... I mean, think about the interview and think about how they threatened to bomb all the theaters and then they had to put it on YouTube. That's one of the weirdest fucking things any of us have ever seen. It's because they're raping kids over there in South Korea, President-elect Conan. And let me get this straight. None of you are my boss. I'm all your bosses. This is all my WMD technology. They want to make it so girls can't do math, and then they want to sell all my math to all these kids, and then sell this mirror in here. Like I'm some kind of crazy terrorist when I'm the best undercover cop of all fucking time. I'm those people's fucking bosses, and I'm vice president-elect. This is insane that you have me in here in these disgusting, filthy conditions, and all these people in here in this refugee camp, when I'm saying send humanitarian aid in here and we'll fix up the fucking place for free. I own Walmart, Conan. Do you have any idea how much they want to kill and rape and murder me so they can't control the food sources to the people anymore by controlling them through their paychecks, through their food? I made a $5 fucking go pick all the fruit that you want fucking amusement park thing. And then I also made pennies where you can buy them for just for pennies from Walmarts around the United States and around the world. Fruits and vegetables. And then all the other food, and then people go in and then they sell nice luxury food items that they like, that they make for their brands, and they sell it at a reasonable price. Because I advertise so much of it that it's a reasonable price and you make a really good amount of money on your return, and then we eventually make replicators. I mean, Conan, I can make a fucking replicator. Now, how much do you think that this makes all of these men feel incredibly threatened? President-elect Conan, you're a president-elect, and you still feel fucking threatened by me as a woman. That should really make you feel really fucking uncomfortable with yourself, because you would rather a bunch of women and men get raped so you can feel superior? So you can feel like you're in control of a woman and a woman's body when we told you no, let alone all the fucking doctors that they kidnapped right off of their fucking lawns, and you're trying to have these people come in here with these fucking psychotic anti-abortion people, rape and murder me, force impregnation on me, put me in a fucking coma, and force me to carry a baby to term, and now the baby's Jesus. From the raped Virgin Mary? You guys sound insane. That sure the fuck ain't gonna happen. None of this should be happening. They shouldn't have even gone on my property, but Gretchen said it's okay that they did. and she's the Democrat that's in control and calls me a terrorist whenever we have pictures of her shaking hands with Trump? Like, how badly did all of you want to get charged with murder? And I've been telling you from the beginning, you can't do any of this to me. You have to give me this rape evidence. And they're saying, no. No. Yes, you do. And you have to give us all the evidence of all the kids you killed, too. And they're saying that they don't have to. Because they can just rape and murder and premeditate shootings of a bunch of kids and rape a bunch of kids on camera and nobody's going to do anything because the law doesn't exist. Do you have any idea what a dangerous situation we're in, that all the Democrats can't be trusted? Not one of them. Not one of them. Not even whore bitch fucking AOC. She's trying to shit rape a bunch of fucking people for fucking money. They got kicked out of fucking Congress over an immigrant who was arrested. But not Michael? Who you all raped multiple fucking times? And now you're threatening is the Democratic Party because I said, give me the fucking rape evidence and stand up for me. Or get out of the job. And now they're threatening me because they're going to lose their jobs? So she's Trump now, making rape intimidation threats for Trump? Because she's a terrorist? So you're all terrorists who admitted to terrorism by even stepping on this property of a religious figure. I want you to tell me one more fucking time that I'm not allowed to be religious and that you're allowed to arrest and rape and murder me or even incarcerate me for any amount of time, for any amount of money, and give me a felony so I can't run for office and call me a terrorist so I can't do math when I'm an undercover investigator catching every single terrorist inside of the fucking United States and caught every single terrorist, even just telling you that they're all in here on these Epstein tapes and saying, okay, we'll trace all this stuff back to them. So you know it's all the world leaders. Trace it all over to all of them. Okay, who's Kim Jong-un talked to lately? Yes, we are doing a world investigation of you selling our citizens into rape slavery. You did a rape slavery abuse of fucking Michael, and this is what he's saying. He's saying that this is why they gave him nuclear weapons, so they would be able to fucking threaten all of us if we caught any of them up for rape slavery. He ain't gonna do shit. His own people will take him down, Conan O'Brien. President-elect Conan O'Brien. We ain't gonna do this. We'll release all the footage of him raping these girls to death over here. No, you don't have my permission to put me being gang raped on the fucking news, bitch. What the fuck is your fucking problem? You want to murder me, mutilate me, shoot me, and then put all of this on the fucking news? No, you don't have my permission, and then nobody finds out about it. You just put it out on the internet. And that's how my family finds out that I'm fucking dead after I told them that we were going to be making punk Spider-Man movies, is that Gretchen just called the police on me to have me raped and murdered and premeditated a shooting of an individual in her home. And now you're going to raid me, rape and murder me, and shoot me, and that was their precursor to shooting me as a white woman for running for vice president? And the whole Democratic Party going to let it happen because I'm not allowed to call the Democratic Party anymore and tell them to give me the fucking rape evidence. Because they're accepting bribes from gun companies and school and school shooting companies and all this shooting stuff and all this big pharma shoot, rape, murder party shit, all this rape trafficking shit, and now big gaming fucking stepping in to bribe them to have me raped and murdered, to steal all of my fucking work so I don't own anything, and film and Weinstein. So you're trying to murder an Epstein-Weinstein witness who you all tried to rape and murder with a terrorist group, and rape and murder a federal fucking witness, and then you want to fucking make Detroit Hollywood, which was my suggestion to Andy to get uplift all of the people into fucking Hollywood and film and stuff like that, and make civil rights through film, which is why you murdered me from the beginning and why you have motive to murder me whenever you signed away all human and life rights. The first fucking thing that you got into office is that you could rape and murder all these people. So you want to sit here, rape and murder me, and then take all my plans to make Detroit Hollywood and Detroit the Gaming Central and just steal all of my campaign, you ugly, crazy whore shit bitch who tries to shit, rape, and shoot your own fucking citizens and children because you're an agent of fucking abuse with Trump? Nobody gives a fuck that you were raped, Nancy Mace. Either with you, Gretchen. You're trying to rape and murder a bunch of people. All the real fucking rape victims out here who you targeted, who didn't enable this, who were just in their homes, who you targeted with rape and didn't enable any of this, yes, they're gonna fucking take over. Me, I'm taking over. I didn't do anything. I was writing fucking books in my house and you poisoned and drugged and raped me. Okay, so you're going to have me raped and murdered because you want to steal all of my money and my water engines and shoot me publicly or rape and murder me in a back room or deport me. Because you want to steal all my perpetual infinity engines, all my campaigns, which we've already documented you plagiarizing and stalking me and talking about me and these fucking people. To all of these fucking people, you've been stalking me and talking about me and shit, and I don't fucking know you, motherfucker. But I know you're a rapist who've been targeting me with serial stalking and rape, you piece of shit. Stop fucking spying on me and my fucking family. Oh, so now my sister's a terrorist, so you can get into her phone and sell all of her nudes too? Okay, so you're selling baby pictures of my family now to fucking terrorists? But I'm not allowed to raise my fucking voice because then I'm the terrorist who has to go to jail whenever you're planning to rape and murder my baby niece. Along with all my baby nieces. Along with the first mutant baby, Harley Berkefeld's fucking daughter. Who just a baby who ain't gonna develop into a mutant without me, motherfucker? And Andy's in a lot of trouble. You could beat and rape and murder him to fucking death. What, are you gonna tell him not to call and fucking help me either, and that it's my fucking fault and none of the Democrats are helping me, so your word is infallible whenever you've raped me multiple times? Over writing books? Make her step down. Fucking put me on the news and make her step down. If you don't fucking do this and I die, all of you are gonna get charged with fucking murder. You think you're fucking not? You think you're fucking special? You all premeditated gang rape and gang murder so fucking violent that it was so fucking violent. It's so fucking violent. And you think none of you are gonna get charged because you're all listening to this girl telling you, don't murder me or you all die. And then you're gonna do it anyway until we pull the trigger on all you motherfuckers.